It was kind of like an episode of Gold Rush. So this is the first weekend of the cabin build, and we got out here. The temperatures are really, really low. And last night, the regulator on the propane tank froze and our water lines froze. So, okay, so I'm no cinematographer, but I'm trying to capture. Gosh, if my speech sounds slurred, I'm not drunk at 8 in the morning. It is so cold out here. Cold. So we're coming up on the property. Here's the road leading in. Try not to make y'all dizzy. Here's the road leading up to our property. And this side over here is typically pretty undeveloped and uncleared. But that's what we're doing today. We're clearing a spot for our future river house. So what are we doing here, Hefe? That's a wise man. No, in the interest, if anybody actually watches this, what are we doing?
Oh, we're clearing the land.
Okay.
Yeah, for a cabin. By we, I mean not me.
You've got your chainsaw.
I'm gonna get a turn on the excavator, but I think Scott wants to give me some room to work. Can't screw anything up.
That's probably smart. You can see the rest of the property where the trailer is. And this is how it's been for the last 8 years or so. We've had a camper on it. We had one camper that fell victim to flooding, so this is our second camper. And when that house is done, it's probably going to be about 12 feet up so that we're well clear of the 100-year flood mark. And of course this camper will be gone, and it will be just high enough for a view of the Cacapon River. So we'll be able to see our river and our neighbors across the river. So this is what we're going for. We'll have this view right out of the big windows. Suffered our first equipment failure, aside from what looks like a bad igniter switch on the camper. If we refer back to the heating issue, we now have had some trouble with the rental excavator. I'm not sure what it is, because when you have trouble with machinery and fellas are around, it's best just to leave the fellas alone.
Fuel pump busted on the excavator. Work is halted. Didn't get a big bonfire. That's how it goes sometimes.
on day 2 of clearing the land. About halfway into it, the excavator broke down. The excavator broke down, then we had to call the company to come out and fix the excavator or look at it, and it took about 4 hours for them to arrive and another 3 for him to try this and that and this and that, and then discover it was a fuel pump, and then put on a new fuel pump which wasn't the right size, and then started to smoke, so we had to turn it off. And then they basically said, well, we can't help you until Monday. So our buddy Scott is going to take care of it this week when we aren't here. So we're going to go out because we're staking out the corners for the pylons and the foundation, and I want to get that on camera.
So we're marking off the corners of the foundation. So here's the property line. You can see the pink flag and tape there in the distance to the left of the power pole. And it runs all the way up here behind me to the top of the hill. I don't know if y'all can see the flag and tape up there or not in the breeze. And so we're measuring from the edge of the property line to the edge of the house, and we're going to have it about 37 feet to the corner of the house.
Show me. Oops.
All right, so
Can't.
watch out, there's mud slippery through here.
Okay. Oh, it is slippery. Is it icy?
No.
Oh. It's warmer today.
So that's the property border right there. On that,
pink?
where that flag is.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the corner of the house right here. See that pink?
The pink.
Right. There's the center of the house right there near the ground.
Trying to find it on the...
And then there's the right-hand corner of the house, right there up against the tree.
Stella.
And it's about 37 feet
Stella
from
just took up a
boundary.
whole carcass in her mouth.
Oh, gross.
Look, literally a whole backbone.
I'll go get that.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, I'll be right back. I want to film the carcass.
She's just walking down the road with it in her mouth.
Oh, Stella, yuck. Oh, no you don't. Stella. No, you, ew. She got stuff hanging off her face. Whew. Life in the West Virginia mountains.
After staking out the foundation, we wanted to make sure the cabin would be the correct height. The surveyor provided the exact elevation of a particular point on the gravel road, and we set the transit up at that point. The transit allows the exact measurement of differences of surface height over the visible area of my property. Using the boundaries we made for the 26-foot by 26-foot cabin, we determined how high the back and front of the cabin would be off the ground. While where we are building is technically not in the actual floodplain, it is very close. I used historical flood heights to ensure the cabin would be high enough in case of catastrophic flooding. The next morning we looked over our house plans, laid around a little bit, and dreamed about the build to come.